You say, okay, show up. Guy shows up, and he says, where do you want to go? And you say, it's not working well. Not here. Just not here. How long is it going to take for you to get to your destination? Forever. Because it doesn't matter how good of a driver he is. You haven't told him where you want to go. Now, what happens if you're an educated consumer? You're really good at this, and you say, okay, I don't want to go to Uptown, I don't want to go to Hell's Kitchen, and I don't want to go to the Upper East Side. Okay. How long is it going to take for you to get to your destination? Forever. You can give him 1,000 places you don't want to go. It doesn't make a difference. He could be the best taxi driver in the world. He cannot take you to where you need to go. The only way he can get you there is if you tell him where you do want to go. I want to go to the Park Ridge Marriott. Boom. He can take you there, no problem. But as long as you know where you do want to go. Let me give you another example. When they teach race car drivers how to drive a race car. So you have a guy comes, he gets into the car with a trainer. And the first thing they do is the trainer says, let's go, crank it up. So they're driving the car at 150 miles per hour, and the car is flying. And the trainer has this little control mechanism in his hand, and all he has to do is push a little button, and the car skids. And that's what he does. So he pushes a button, and the car skids, and it starts flying in that direction. And every single new driver does the same thing. He looks at the wall and says, no, we're about to die, no. And he's about to hit the wall. And what the trainer does calmly is one simple thing. He grabs the head of the driver and turns it the other way. And sure enough, he turns the head where we do want to go. And all of a sudden, the guy drives no problem, and the story ends happily. Because he forced the head to look where he does want to go. When we know where we do want to go, the supercomputer between our ears, which is the ultimate taxi driver, it's the same taxi driver that has got any successful person where they want to go. It can get us anywhere, this taxi driver, if we just tell it where we do want to go. I mean, think about it. When you're driving, what's the goal when you drive on a bridge? Not to hit the walls. What's the goal if you're driving on a highway and there's two cars on the two sides of you? Not to hit the cars. But do you look where you don't want to go? Imagine you look where you don't want to go. You look at the wall or the bridge. What would happen? You would crash 100%. What do you do to get over the bridge successfully? You look where you do want to go. It's so simple in certain areas of our life. But then when it comes to our minds, we just don't realize if you look where you don't want to go, you're guaranteed to crash. You have to learn how to look where you do want to go. And science proves it. That people that travel in the desert, and in the desert, there are poles, or telephone poles, I think like every 25, I think it's like a quarter of a mile to half a mile apart. And people hit the poles all the time. And the answer is because they're looking at the pole and saying, no, I don't want to hit the pole. I don't want to hit the pole. Boom, they hit the pole. The only way to get where you want to go successfully, that means to say that even though there's so much space in between poles, you have to be a genius to hit the pole. But if you focus where you don't want to go, that's an instruction to your brain. Boom, hit it. So we have to learn to focus on where we do want to go in order for our brain to use its capability to get us there. I'm gonna show you this right now, experientially, so you feel it, you experience it, and you can remember it and apply it later on in your life. So here's my muscle. On the tables I put out, every table has a plastic pendulum that looks like this. Okay? Now, nobody in this room has ever moved a pendulum with their mind. That's a fascinating thing. And I'm going to teach you all right now a very simple thing. You don't have to know how it works. Your brain doesn't know how to do it. But in 1 second, by telling your brain what you do want, your brain will deliver on it. Very simple. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. You do not move your fingers. You just imagine the ball going against answer that. If in your mind you visualize the ball going, let's say from east to west, the ball will do it. Now, you don't have to move your fingers to accomplish it. You're all going to try it simply to test and see that I'm not jinxing it. Okay? If I imagine it going in a circle, it'll go in a circle. You can open up the little bags, everybody, and try it. If I wanted to go from north to south, any way you imagine in your mind, the ball will go without you knowing how, by simply telling your brain what you do want. The little bags on the table with those things, please give it a shot. Just tell your brain what you do want. You don't know how to do it, nobody ever taught you how to do it. I'm not training you how to do it. Just do it. Just imagine the ball going the way you want it to go. Just visualize the ball. See it. Does anybody need coaching? Everybody was able to make it work. Just visualize the ball moving the way you want it. No kisses involved. I did this yesterday in the training, and the first question was kisses. No kisses. I did a Fatzal on Borough Park, and somebody asked me if it was kisses. I told them if I know kisses, I'll give them better rates. I think that way. Okay, so what I'm trying to point out is, your brain is a supercomputer. It can do anything. Literally. We should never be tested to know the power of what our mind can do. It's anybody that achieved anything did it with their minds. I just want to show you an example. Something you don't know how to do, never knew how to do, never trained to do. Just giving you an instruction. Do this. It does it. That's how simple it is to get your brain to cooperate and learn a new skill. Now, how do we use this practically in our lives? You have to simply tell your brain what you want. We're always telling our brain, I don't want to be stressed, I don't want to be frustrated, I don't want to have this problem happening. But that's what happens, because you'll find something interesting. If you hold it and you say, don't go this way, it goes that way also. It doesn't matter whether you say go this way or don't go this way. It does the same thing. The bottom line is, when you focus on what you do want, your brain will use its amazing capabilities to be able to deliver on it. So let's talk in a practical way how to do it. When you focus on what you do want, in order to focus on what you do want, you need to think in your mind the vision, what you want to do. You want the ball to move. You want to feel a certain way tomorrow. But when you imagine it, you imagine how it feels when you're there. So I get a scary phone call, and I feel calm. I walk into my office, and I'm calm. In order to do that exercise, you need to sync them. You need to be coherent. You need your mind and your heart to work together to create that video clip. Because I'm imagining I go in, and I feel. I wake up, and I feel. I daven, and I feel. When you do that, you are doing an exercise of getting your head and your mind in coherence. So doing that simple exercise for a week, you're training your heart and mind to live in sync because you're accessing them at the same time. Number two, which we talked about, the thinking problem. When your thoughts are aligned with reality, your heart can tolerate enjoying the conversation. If I'm terrible and nobody likes me and the world's a disaster and everybody's thinking negatively of me, that's so painful. And the way Hashem designed the world is my heart checks out. It can't tolerate all this big pain that's not accurate. I once heard from the back of my Hashem, any real Nisayan, Hashem gives us the ability to deal with. Your anger at the Nisayan, your thinking pattern, the imagination that you have is not real. You don't have the ability to deal with it because it's not reality. The more you come into sync of reality, you start realizing what the truth is, and you see things in a non-distorted way, your heart could once again join the conversation, and again, your head and your heart could be in sync, and you could be coherent, because it's a realistic problem. Sometimes I make mistakes. Sometimes people think negatively of me. Sometimes things are wrong. Sometimes things don't pan out right. In that situation, your heart and mind could be incoherent, and they could work together, and you could feel that great feeling of coherence in order to perform in a great way. And finally, when there's an extreme pain in life or challenge, when you allow the extreme pain to habituate, to go down, so it's not so strong, a week after the shiva, when you go through the process and it becomes quieter, your heart could stay in the picture. When we have an enormous amount of pain, what winds up happening is our heart and our brain can't sync. It's just too overwhelming. But once we learn how to habituate a little bit, and we bring it back into a normal range, once again, our heart and our brain can sync together and be on the same page. When they're on the same page, it can be measured by a computer. They have literally a machine that can measure the ways that you're in sync. But it's simple because we feel it. You just know that it's working together. You know that this is just not, you feel a sense of flow and freedom and calmness and just being, you want to stay there and be there. It just feels right. Using these three skills we learned today have the power to be able to, and I share it with you in a practical way. Just saying, I'll do one the first week, I'll do the second one the second week, I'll do one third week. You have 3 more weeks, to the summer. If you just do each one of them is going to retrain your head and mind to work in sync and give you a sense of coherence. When you feel a sense of coherence, you can really operate and be the best that you can be. You can go from, I always say, that to go from some of the biggest gurus say that go from okay to great is 90% psychology, 10% mechanics. Because why 10% mechanics? Everybody knows how to lose weight, stop eating. Everybody knows how to get in shape, go to the gym. Everybody knows how to make money, make sales calls. So 10% is mechanics, you gotta know how to do it. But 90% is psychology. I say to go from good to great is 100% psychology. Everybody in this room holds a job, it's part of an organization, it's making a massive difference. You're all good. The goal today is to go from good to great. It's 100% psychology. It's the times when you're coherent, is when you make home runs. When you just do it, you knock the ball out of the ballpark. And some of the examples of the stories we heard today, when people are coherent, things just happen and work. If we can learn how to be there more often, get rid of these 3 main problems that get in the way, and be coherent a bigger percentage of the year, perform at a bigger percentage of the year, you will supercharge your performance and do a lot better in every area of your life than you do now, especially what we're here for today, and your amazing work, and make the unbelievable Klal Yisrael that the world is in awe of even better. And I cannot imagine that level is not the level that we need to bring Mashiach Tzidkenu b'meir v'yameinu.